So we are at Marsh Cave, and we're about to be entering to search for the Elf King's crown, so we can restore his kingdom. Maybe I should go outside and use a sleeping bag. Not even close. Oh, blinded. Maybe I should have picked up blind. Then again, it doesn't really affect you in this game. See, 3 hits, still doing all that damage. Blind is kind of worthless, and it goes away at the end of the battle. See, he's fine. No use getting blind, unless you have... No, not even then. Not even if you had a mage that's blind. Because if it's only doing 1 hit, it's doing probably less than 18 damage. Some bosses make it down to 1 damage while withstood by the mage's physical attacks. I went deeper into the cave instead of using a sleeping bag. I gotta retreat and heal. What's retreating? That's like trick-or-treating, but in reverse. You just run away from the house. They make up a story about how there's a murderer in there, and it all works out. I like jokes. Green slime. I have to debate if I want to conserve 1 NP and just finish him off. Oh no! I don't have any ethers. I thought I had. Guess I'm going back to town to purchase some. Well, actually, just to heal. Let's fish for a critical hit. He will eventually die. He doesn't have very much health. And if I get a critical hit, I can do like 20 damage, and then, oh, but the poison. That was a miscalculation. And I'm still poisoned. I thought I could get poison up. Is it level 4 magic? Yeah, it is. But I only went to the level 3 shops, so I got more of a reason to go back now. Rather than just my MP being low. That's enough to kill. Not enough to kill. I'll have my white mage attack that weak one next turn. Oh, it all worked out. Yeah. No overkill. That's what we're fighting for. Kinda. I mean, you don't want to waste your attack power on weaker units. Gotta diversify that damage. Next time. Not quite as much damage as Blizzard. I thought, oh. Not quite enough to kill. I should probably have them all go after this Warg Wolf, just because it's going to do more damage than the weaker wolves. And I can one-shot them with my white mage sometimes. Wow, critical. Rocking that dagger. Oh, I got an antidote back. That's nice. Gigas worms. Good for experience, but no gil. But the ogre takes care of that. It gives me hundreds of gil. 2 Gigas worms would struggle to get me 100. I did waste a sleeping bag. Kind of. Let's see how much money I have. 8,000. That'll be good for a couple spells. Poison is basically the only level 4 spell I need in this game. I mean, Vox will come in handy, but it's rare that you fight mages in this game. Zara. Haste. And I'm poor again. Oh geez, more poison. Hopefully I can take these on and not get poisoned. It's rare that I'll run away from battle, especially when I need gil. Wherein lies the issue of paying too much for healing. Did I even go to the inn? I don't think I did. So now I have to fight for my... Oh no. Not the best strategy, going out on a limb like that. But it should work out. I only need 100 gil, which I could probably get from this battle. And I did get 2 decent spells. Well, 3 total. The haste I'll use on Maurice because it doubles the attacks it gets. The target gets. So that would have done twice as much damage. 300 gil. And still depleted on magic points. At least I picked up some golden needles. It's back to Marsh Cave. Hopefully I get enough gold to, or gil to fund my next venture. Not that way. Off we go. Serve his magic. Oh, jeez. Ready to cast poison, huh? They're not doing terribly too much damage. I'm used to these things doing about 50 damage once in a while. I'm pretty lucky. Oh, and then I get poisoned. Twice. Oh, watch your tongue. Don't jinx it. Good thing I chose Maurice to heal. Suffered heavy damage. Before we take a step and damage Darius, we're gonna use an antidote or poison, huh? I'm gonna cast Cura. Oh geez, I don't even have heal yet. I'll get it on the way back. Why don't you just show us all up there, Darius? Didn't need us for that at all. Master overkill over here. Ambush. I wonder how much damage these things do. Anyone other than Darius. 12, that's significant, but they have very little HP. There's nothing to them. Nothing to them. Glass cannons, and they give you nothing. I just got 9 gil from them. An ambush, and I'm sure to get poisoned. Let me just unjinx myself right there. Yep, there it is. Blizzard. That's not going to be enough, though. Let's do this. 61, 60 damage. Like, how hard can you hit? This is so bullocks. Terrible. I'm gonna die. If I get hit again, I'm dead. Really don't like dying because my experience gets all jacked up. Okay. Oh, we're making it all right. I think I'm out of poisoners. See, this is why it's important to train before going to new areas, because they throw the kitchen sink at you. Oh, I gotta get rid of these werewolves before they poison me. That'll work. Should do it. Alright, 178 gil. Werewolves be packing gil sacks. And then it's skeletons and the blood bones. What is this, crawler? Not Giga's worm. I want to get rid of the skeletons really bad just because they don't give me anything out of the battle. Or should I? Well, I could use Dia, but the blood bones is going to survive. I don't want to save my cures. So I'll just get rid of the skeleton. Or two. We can do some hefty damage to my weaker units. Party members, whichever I prefer. Okay, only 8 from the crawler, was it? That's not bad at all, but I'm paralyzed. Not good. Wreaking havoc on Darius' HP. Wallop. Just enough. Alright, 587 gil. Before the chest. Hope that's enough. Nope. Not quite. We needed damage from them. One one's gonna survive. And then Darius is paralyzed again. It's 42 damage. Still paralyzed. It's out for the count. 30 more HP. Alright, even Orga got some HP out of this. Broadsword. Didn't I just buy that? Yeah. I don't need gold needles yet. I was thinking the Earth Shrine and the cockatrice are at. At least I'll have 2 for then. Even though I could use the Gil now. That said, never claim to make no mistakes. But I will claim that I'm decent at these games. Gotta have patience. Or the ability to skip through the grind. Be able to see how long they grinded. But that ought to do it. Maurice needs a potion. I don't want to dip into my magic power yet. In case I fight a green slime. Killed him before he got a chance to attack. You like that. This the final 4? I think this is it. Yeah. Nasty damage. And an ambush at that. I should probably cure Dugan. To make sure we kill something this turn, I'm gonna stack my physical attackers on that top scorpion. Hopefully we kill it before it attacks, and we're not so lucky. A poison situation. 2 of my people are poisoned. I'm out of poison, so I have to use antidotes. attacked areas. That'll work. Alright. Nullify the majority of their damage output by hitting the right ally. Running kind of low on antidotes. There's a lot of ground to cover. Oh, nice, a Phoenix down. A lot of ground to cover on this floor because there's so many treasure rooms. You have to do a lot of walking on the last floor. However, I do have to come back here for mystic key locations. So maybe I should skip the treasure room and just go straight for the crown. Wow, that'll do it. Looking at this, I should have used, in hindsight, Dia to take care of the skeletons and heal using Orga. Because Dia's only level 1 magic, but I'd lose a cure. Whereas Orga has no healing moves, so I'm not losing out on the stamina or endurance of the battle. Choose fire again. We got some tough battles on this floor, though. Ahead of us. Once you start encountering Pisco demons, things get a little tough. Ooze or slime. Green slime. It's nowhere near close to killing it. Move out of the way, Pat. Oof. Alright, needed that for these 3 gargoyles. Preemptive strike, I mean. Alright, 1 shot, 1 kill. Nice. Oof. Copper armlet, alright. Did I buy a bunch of those already? Yeah, I did. But now Maurice can have one if it works, and it doesn't. It's just better naked. I just drank a naked, by the way. It was green machine. And naked and shake it. Kiss the cap and drink it. My African advertisement for Naked. Because I really like their product. I got bored one day. I made that song. Oof. Heavy damage to my white mage. More Dugan. Oh, the crawler paralyzes Darius. We're down one attacker. Ones are tough. Move out of the way. Preemptive strike on these werewolves, so I gotta heed the poison potential. Got lucky there. Oh no, never mind. Guess not. It took a while to queue up the animation. Drat. Low on antidotes. Way out might be a little daunting. So that's what the crown is. Should have used Fire. This is dangerous. Ouch. I gotta hope that my Cura gets off. And that Orga doesn't take another hit. Heavy damage. If I got poisoned right after that, I'd be a little upset. Just a titch. The slightest amount of upset. I think I came in here unprepared. Is it the crown? Yeah, it's the crown. Battle right before the chest. Oh! Another fire ray, you think? I think so. Ooh, one shot, one kill. Alright. Couple bits of gil. Preemptive on this one. Oof. The same damage back to you. That'll do it. Alright. Making mincemeat out of these guys. We are cooking. I could have used an antidote, I would have preferred that. And then everything below these treasure rooms that I already opened up there is a Mystic Key location. I'm not going to waste my time showing you that all the Mystic Key doors since I'm so low on antidotes. But I did just recently beat this game, so figured I'd use my knowledge and put it to the test. Help everybody else who wants to play this game if they want to watch it or learn the story. have to play as much. I know these Pisca demons are weak to ice, so I'm going to use Bizarra. I checked the Beast Diary after I beat the game. 43. These are not weak enemies. It's lucky he didn't attack any of my mages. Or they didn't. Not weak against ice. I know they're resistant to fire. So I had to use ice to get around that resistance. That's why I was saving my Blizzaras. We don't have any high potions, or I'd use one on Darius and Maurice. And I can do no damage with my physical attacks as a mage. Or mages. As mages, that is. Grammatically accurate. Crown. Calabax. Is it Calabax? I think that's his name. The Pokemon that lost his crown in Sword and Shield in the DLC. He's always saying Crow, ow, and he can't talk unless he possesses somebody and makes them talk for him. The Psychic type, legendary. I thoroughly enjoyed the DLCs of those games. I highly recommend. Time to heal. Low on potions. Out of potions. We got our crown. Now we gotta take it to the King Elf. Ouch. I only got Cure left to get me out of this. Oh no. Oh no. I gotta run. This does not look good at all. One Cura left. Will he get his turn to heal himself? Oh, the tension. So much. Alright, we got it. We got through the battle alright. 2 antidotes left. We're out of potions. Got 2 cures on the way out. And that's if I don't use Dia to kill a horde of undead. Alright, critical hit, 1-shot kill. Got him out of there. Alright, thank you for attacking Darius. It helps me out. Not sure where we land here. I'm out of fire, but I think I have fire. I'll have to stack all my attacks on that top slime. Yep, critical hit. Now he's dead. Sweet. That's how that works. And he's... Oh, Darius is poisoned. Oh no. That's my last antidote. Could be in trouble if I get poisoned. I should probably start fleeing from poison battles. Like this one. Alright, got lucky. Right next to the exit now. Let's get out of here. Like I said, a lot of searching on the treasure room. I hope I preempted strike, thank goodness. I was like, I hope this doesn't poison me. Sure out of luck. I'm sure it's more than 200 steps to get back, and that would kill even Darius. Preemptive strike, alright. Though it's poison and I should flee. Banking on a critical hit. Or that Orga's faster than these green slimes. They really don't give me much gil, so I should have ran. But I don't seem to have the best luck with fleeing. Is Orga poison? Oh no! I do have a tent and a cottage. Don't I? Do I have a tent? I do have a tent. I'll restore some of my MP. And I can use poison up in the morning. I'm the kind of gamer that likes to stockpile my items. And I'd rather not use an elixir if I don't have to, just to finish the game with as many elixirs as offered. For some reason, just like a Master Ball. I like to conserve my best healing items, and I think it's a failure if I have to use them. Then you don't have it. For whatever reason. Kind of poking fun at myself saying it that way if you've seen Arrested Development. They're doing a real estate, if you know, you know, but if they're doing a real estate search and they just keep adding on all the remodeling efforts, and it's costing them a ton of money, but they're going against debt, so then they're just concerned about their investments, and they just start running themselves huge debt, and they can never pay it. But they have the house with all the amenities that were offered, but they can't afford to keep it. So in this case, you know, I'll use my tent, and I don't have it, but at least I can cast Poison and not have Orga die on the way home. So I went that route. Then you don't have it. I can always buy a tent for 160 gil, so they're not very expensive. Stock up on items. $10,000 gold. Oh my goodness. What will I ever do with this amount of gold? Probably don't need 999 of those, or 99 of those. Get a couple high potions, just in case I run out of Cura. And then I need... wouldn't hurt to have a tent. But I'm short on money for, what was it, heal? For my white mage? I need 2,500 for it, so I'm going to get into a battle and get some gil, and then I'll come back. Alright. Everyone killed something that last turn. Not so lucky this turn. Let's check my gold. That's 2,500. Oops. Heal. Diara. Oh. I With level 4 magic, I need level 3. So that's only 1,000. So I got a little extra money for no reason. But I'll have some for healing at an inn, even if I fight no monsters, so which is highly unlikely. So I thought I just needed to heal, but I got Diara as well. Which does quite a bit more damage than Dia, which does 100 damage. Diara is more like 150 damage. I thought I'd do a little more damage with the Blizzard attack on those Pisco Demons. Maybe it's Thunder they're weak to? I just know there's one spell that gets through out of the main 3 elements. So I'll try Thundara next time when I fight with the Pisco Demons guarding the treasure rooms in the Marsh Cave with the Mystic Key entrances. Everyone's gonna die. All right. I have 41 antidotes. They were roughing me up with poison in that last dungeon, the Marsh Cave. Unforgivable. I used 15 antidotes and 3 poisoners. Joke's on you. Wahaha! You fools fell right into my trap. I am Astos, king of the Dark Elves. It was an elf the whole time. How am I doing on spoiler alerts? Am I within the bounds? I think I did a pretty good job keeping that secret. With the combined power of the crown you now hold and the crystal eye I already possess, I will become the true king of elves. The true elf king. It is useless to resist me. I can take what is mine by sheer force. And then you have to wonder, if he's so strong, thinks he can beat us, why did he have us go to the Marsh Cave for him? Isn't that like clout points that says he can't win this battle? What am I getting rid of it today? Lizara, huh? Whatever. It's the Dark Elf the whole time. Who saw that coming? Who saw that coming? I did. Just trying to keep it quiet. I was biting my tongue for you. Fira. Haste again? Shouldn't we still have haste in effect? Yeah, even Darius is doing 30 damage with his physical attacks. That's why I gave him haste. For bosses, I love giving Darius or Maurice haste. Oh, it's slow. Who did it miss? Dugan? So it brought me back to normal attacks. See, I'm doing 30 damage instead of 150 damage now. And luckily, Fira takes out Astos, the king of the Dark Elves. So now I have a crown and the crystal eye. So I can take the crystal eye to Matoya. I think it was Matoya. That's what the one person said. Let's get that witch her eye back. We can do that in the next video. So we will. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoy the next one too. That's all for this episode. Peace out.